Today I am going to proceed with the students movement in different phases of the national freedom struggle. Now you can see that we are going to discuss up today about the students movement during the anti-partition or Swadeshi movement and the non-cooperation movement during the non-cooperation movement, their participation during the non-cooperation movement. Now the students movement during the anti-partition movement was secular, spontaneous and self-sacrificing. They were so much inspiring that Surendranath Banerjee had remarked that the students were the self-appointed missionaries of the anti-partition movement. They were the holder of the spirit of Swadeshi. They have taken part in the boycott, in the picketing, in the bonfire, and they have kept the spirit of Swadeshi. Now, the students of Ripon College, that is presently known as Surendranath College, they have marched more than 5,000 students. They have gathered, they have assembled and they have marched a procession and participated in a meeting where the leaders like barristers Liaquat Hussain and Abdul Rasool, they have spoken, they have addressed to this meeting about the Swadeshi spirit and what the programs of the Swadeshi movement. Then the students, they have left the foreign institutes, they have boycotted the foreign education. They did not bother about their future, that their career was at stake, but they have spontaneously participated. They have self-sacrificed. They have sacrificed their lives. And we come to know about that during this time, many secret societies were set up. Secret societies were the organizations that taught the young generation in armed revolution. So many secret societies like Anushilan Samiti in 1902, then Jugantur Dal in 1906, these were set up during the anti-partition agitation. And many young students, they have got interested in this revolutionary activity, and they participated in different armed activities against the British rulers. We come across the names like Khudiram Bose, Prafullo Chaki. Khudiram Bose is said to be the first revolutionary who had martyred his life for the freedom of the country. So they had both Khudiram and Prafullo Chaki, the King's Court. He was an ill-famous magistrate who had tortured in the Swadeshi or the nationalist prisoners, and so he had been a target of these revolutionaries, and his life was attempted many a times. So he was transferred to Muzaffarpur, from Calcutta to Muzaffarpur, so that his life was saved. But the revolutionaries like Khudiram and Prafullo Chaki, they have not left their mission. They have gone to Muzaffarpur and they have hurled bombs at the carriage of King's Court. But mistakenly, on that day, Kingsford and his wife were having the guests, Mrs. Kennedy and her daughter. And when the carriage came out at the same time when Kingsford used to go to his office, they hurled the bombs and mistakenly killed Mrs. Kennedy and her daughter instead of killing Kingsford. Now both of them ran away from there, but both of them went different ways, but both of them were caught at being suspect. And Khudiram, while tried to fight back to the police, he was caught. He was imprisoned. The trial was held, and he was sentenced to death. During that time, he was only aged 18 years and some days. Profulla Chakki, on the other hand, when he fought back to the police and was about to be arrested, he found that he was about to be arrested, and in order to avoid his arrest, he shot himself and committed suicide. So Khudiram when he was caught, at the same time the police force was alerted and they started raiding different places, and they got the hold of, they found the bomb manufacturing unit of Jugantar Dal and Anushilan Samiti at Murari Pukur, Maniktala in Kolkata, and they have arrested many revolutionaries from there, and they were all tried and sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to Kalapani, that is Andaman. Andaman's cellular jail was famous. It is nowadays a historical place to visit. Now the leaders during the anti-partition movement were Ashwini Kumar Datto, Surendranath Banerjee, Bipin Chandra Pal, etc., etc. There were many leaders. These were the main. And then Rabindranath Tagore, he had also urged the students, when he arranged for the Rakhi Bandhan Utsav, he had called upon the students to join in the Swadeshi program. So, and then the Calcutta University was ridiculed or criticized by Brahmabandhu Upadhyay as the Goldighir Golam Khana. Golam Khana means the place where the slaves are, the people are enslaved. The slaves are being kept. And Goldighir Golam Khana. Goldighir is the place, it was known during the time of British period, where the Calcutta University, the building of Calcutta University is located right now. So that place was known as Goldighir, and the Calcutta University was named as Goldighir Golam Khana by Brahmabandhu Upadhyay. Now during that time only, the students, as the students were participating in large number, mass participation of the students, the British government, the Chief Secretary of the British government, R.W. Carlyle, he had passed a circular stating that the students who will be caught or who will be found participating in the anti-partition or Swadeshi or boycott activities, they will be either their scholarships, stipends or grant in aids will be stopped, or they will be expelled or rusticated from the institutes. So that is known as Carlyle Circular. It was passed in the month of October in 1905, and in order to protest against this Carlyle Circular, Sochindra Prasad Basu, he had founded the Anti-Circular Society. Now, Anti-Circular Society, its aim was to formulate national education based upon the feelings of nationalism. It tried to promote the national education, indigenous education so that the students, the young generation get more interested in the Indian institutes rather than taking admission into the British institutes. And then it encouraged the students. Now, Carlisle circular had banned the students to mouth the slogan Vande Mataram. Now, Anti-Circular Society of Sachindra Prasad Basu, it had encouraged the students to voice the slogan Vande Mataram. And then it had helped the rusticated students to continue with their future education. And based upon the aims and ideologies of Anti-Circular Society, Satish Chandra Mukherjee had founded the Dawn Society and National School for the development of indigenous education. And then now we come across the non-cooperation movements, students' participation. Till the formation of the Dawn Society, we learn about the activities of the students. Now we know that the student community of India during that time had already understood the importance of the establishment of self-dominion or freedom of our country. And so they had taken in much interest in the political situation that was going on during that time. Now, the enter of Gandhiji in 1915 in Indian politics, and his activities started. His first important activity for the Indian freedom struggle was the launching of the non-cooperation movement. Now, non-cooperation movement was a non-violent, because Gandhiji was the follower, firm believer of non-violence. So the non-cooperation movement was based upon Gandhiji's ideology, and Gandhiji had merged the Khilafat movement with the non-cooperation movement, because Gandhiji had felt the need for the Hindu-Muslim unity for the fight against the British. So he had brought the Khilafat movement as well as the non-cooperation movement together to achieve the Hindu-Muslim unity for the Indian freedom struggle. And here also the student community, they have, irrespective of their religious beliefs, they have spontaneously joined in the non-cooperation movement. Their movement was obviously non-violent, and the movement was successful also, because for the first time the British had felt that the Indian people can go to a large extent to achieve their political freedom, because every nook and corner of the country was aware of the political situation and what the political leaders of our country were trying to do. So it was for the first time it had happened. The students had participated in it by boycotting their schools and colleges. Even they have even promised that until and unless the freedom is achieved for the country, they will not join their classes. So they had participated in the meetings, they have held the strikes, but everything was done in the non-violent manner. So it was and remember, during the Swadeshi movement, the impact of the student was such that the British government was compelled to stop the partition of Bengal in the year 1911, and they were also forced to shift the capital of the British India from Calcutta to Delhi, New Delhi. So the students' participation had a great impact. We will further continue with this in the next class.